Hello, this is Make Environment Learn and Tips. Panda Day is coming up, so I'm going to show you how to make a cute panda cupcake. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our, it's a reusable bag, and it just has a coupler in it. And so we're going to go ahead and just do a circle around the cupcake. And just keep circling. Blend it in a little better like that. All right, so once we have the cupcake all covered up, we're gonna go ahead and do a smaller circle or kind of an oval, like right here. All right, so once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a compostable bag, and this is just black icing we have here. I'm just gonna cut the tip just slightly. So just a small hole is what you need. And we're gonna go ahead and do the ears. So the ears are going to be, actually let's do the eyes first. So the eyes are very interesting. They have kind of circle, almost oval kind of eyes. So we're gonna just go ahead and just start here and go around. And then we're gonna just start here and go around. All right, so once we have that, we're going to get our shape. We're going to go ahead and fill it in. We can make it a little larger. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and fill this side. Now we're just squeezing the bag and just going around in a little circular motion and filling up what we didn't fill. So pandas have really, really nice black eye patches there. So we're going to want to make it a little more even. And we're going to come back to this part once we do that. So you got our eyes there, and the panda's nose is like a little heart-shaped nose. They're very adorable. So we're going to go ahead and just do like a little heart shape. Okay, and then we're going to do a heart shape on the other side. And so basically it's important to get like the little heart-shaped nose and expand out on it. And then it's going to come down almost to like a point, actually like a heart. Okay, so once we go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and do the mouth. So the mouth is going to start at the very tip of the heart, nose there, and just go out and make a circle, like a backwards J or J there, kind of. And the same thing for the other side. Okay. So once we have that, we're going to go over here and we're going to make the ears. The ears are going to be just like a line like that. And then we're going to go ahead and do like a half circle and just go ahead and fill that in. And just fill that in. Okay, so it looks something like that. Now what we're going to do is we have another compostable bag. And if you have chips, you can go ahead and use chips for this. But if you don't, this is good because this is a compostable bag and you can just go ahead and cut off the tip there. We're going to want like a semi-small tip so that way we can go ahead and do a fur. We're going to make this a nice fluffy panda bear. So Panda Bear is coming up on the 16th of March, and it's very interesting about pandas is that the black and white coloring is perfect for where they live. They live in the snowy mountains and the forest area, and the white blends in with the snow, and the black blends in with the shadows really well. Because, you know, forests would always have shadows and stuff like that. So they are made for their environment perfectly. I found out some very interesting facts about the panda. The panda can actually swim. So that's actually very unique. I know polar bears can swim, but a panda bear can swim too. So right now what we're doing is we're just outlining the eyes, or the eye patches. So we're just going to go around and go on the outside of that. And we're just squeezing and pulling with this. So, and then we're going to go ahead and like outline the ears. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go around the outside of the ears, in the very back. Okay, to make it look more fur-like. Now, panda bears can also climb trees, and they're really good at climbing trees. I don't know if you've ever seen a panda bear. They have them at various zoos, or if you've ever gone to China to see them, or various other places. There's about 600, I believe, in the zoos. You can check them out at various places. I know San Diego is one place you can go, and we went to go see a panda bear over there in San Diego. Okay, so now we're just going to fill in the rest with the fur. So we're just squeezing and pulling like that. So we're just making the fur. And the panda bears in San Diego Zoo were really interesting to look at. They had a younger one there that was probably under a year, and he was going around climbing the trees. And there were some really tall trees that they were climbing. But the people that were there were saying that panda bears are pretty durable in case they fall. But they actually use trees to help protect themselves from enemies, so they can get higher and everything like that. And a lot of times panda bears will sleep in trees. So it's kind of cool. Very interesting there. Alrighty, so now that we go ahead and just fill out to the other part, we're going to go up to the muzzle part, and let's go up to the nose, and we're going to go just around the nose and do that. Now, panda bears' main diet is bamboo. I've seen anywhere from 99% of their diet, about 99% in the 90% area, is going to be just bamboo. They do eat a few other things, but usually it's just the bamboo. Now, they do need 2 different kinds of bamboo to survive. And the great things about panda bears is they eat the bamboo, and they distribute, not all of it, the seeds or some of the young little bamboos aren't really dissolved as much, and they eat it. And when they have their droppings, they actually help replant the bamboos, which is kind of nice. So we're going to go ahead and just turn them just a little bit, so we make sure to get them all furry here. Now, pandas have, it's a wrist bone that is actually kind of used like a thumb. It kind of almost looks like a pseudo thumb, but it's actually not a thumb. It's just part of the wrist bone. So we're going to just go ahead and just keep giving this little panda some fur here and go all the way around. Now, if you have tips, you could use a grass tip for this. It'd be a little faster. If not, you can just do what I'm doing. Pandas are so adorable. I really like the panda. But pandas recently were endangered. They're starting to get their numbers back up. There's about a little over 1,800 in the wild, which doesn't sound like a lot, but they did take them off of the endangered species list right now. But they're still on the watch list. So if you want to do something to help pandas out, you can check out online and see what you can do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the same white here, and we're going to go ahead and just put white in the center of their eye. Okay. Now, the reason why we're going to do this is because you will see in just a moment, their eyes are not white, but they have the big black eyes. But with icing, it's kind of hard to define them. So we're going to go ahead and use our black again, and the white is just going to be kind of a little bit of a definition there, but it's mostly going to be a black eye, like that. Okay, I'm going to turn around and do the same thing on this side, and just try to cover up most of the white. So there's our little panda. He looks like that, or he or she looks like that. I also have another one for us to check out. Now this one I put in the freezer for just a little bit so it holds up better. The icing will hold up really nice, and that's our little panda bear. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's make the world a better place.